everyone, we are live from In Cosmetics Day 2 and I am at Symrise and they just launched Mindera. Well, if you do not know, it is shortlisted for Innovation Zone Awards functional category and it's a wonderful ingredient. The question is, I have with me Laura from the global product team from Symrise and she is all here to explain why Mindera is the future of protection.
Hello everyone, I'm happy to be here and to tell you more about Mindera. So Mindera is the future of product protection because we are really offering 100% plant-based ingredients to protect your product, and it's not around protection. You have also multifunctional benefits like chelating, antioxidative capacity, sebum reduction, and more and more. So you have multiple benefits when you use Mindera in your formulation.
Perfect. Well, when we think of a preservation from a cosmetic science angle, we really think of just to protect or kill those microbes. But I think Mindera could go beyond from a multifunctionality angle. So let's understand why Mindera is different from the previous predecessors of Symrise. I have been formulating with whether it's Simsate 8, Simsave H, or Simlite G8. Why it is different from its predecessors?
Yeah, so with Mindera, we are offering the purest form of the molecules. We have 100% plant-based products, and they are not chemical processed. So they are from fermentation or distillation or something like this. So this is really the difference with Mindera.
Well, after Hydrolite Green, if you have formulated, Mindera is the latest innovation coming out of Symrise. So we will go deep dive with Mindera very soon. If you do not know me, this is Rinki from my channel Inky with Rinki, and I am in collaboration with Covalo to bring you together the best of in cosmetics, and we are talking about Mindera from Symrise. Well, does consumer today really understand or really do care about what preservative system they're using? Are they really showing interest in like knowing, looking at the inky level to understand, is it preserved even in a clean beauty formula? Is it preserved with a clean preservative system? What is your research showing?
Yeah, so we research a lot about this, and we can see that consumers are really educated. They know what they want and they know what they don't want. And preservatives, always a little bit negative, effective. And there are some ingredients consumers really don't want in their ingredients, and consumers want natural ingredients. And this is why we think, or why Mindera is really what consumers want. So it's natural, but it also protects your product. So in the end, it's really important to have something that protects your product, because you want a long living product without antimicrobial spoilage in the end. So, and we think, or we saw that consumers are really interested to have natural preservation, or we don't talk about preservation, we say it's product protection, because we have also multifunctional benefits, and I think this is the future.
Perfect. I think consumers are shifting. They are becoming much more science savvy. They are looking beyond the front of pack. They are looking into the ingredient list. Well, I am Inky with Rinki, and I'm going to ask the obvious question. What is the Inky?
Yeah, so we have four Mindera ingredients. The first one is Mindera MA, so the Inky is maltol. Then we have Mindera Cin, the Inky is cinnamide. Mindera CH is a blend of phenylketool and cinnamide, and Mindera AA is anisic acid.
Perfect. Well, we just got to know there is not one but four ingredients to choose from. So tell me about all these four different kinds of Mindera and which one is your favorite?
Yeah, so when we developed Mindera, we found out that you need to protect your product really efficient. You need a combination of different ingredients. And that's why we're now offering a range. So we have four different ingredients, and in the end, you need to combine them, or the formulator needs to combine them regarding their needs. So we have different recommendations how to combine them. And in the end, I don't know which one is my favorite. So I think I really like the Mindera MA because it's really like our core product, but you combine them with the others. So I don't know if I have a favorite one because I like all of them. I think they're all of them are great and they're really performing in the end.
Well, to be honest, you can never ask a mom to choose between the siblings. That's Mindera to you, I do have to say. Well, let me ask a very important question that a lot of formulators have. Is this ingredient being natural is good enough to achieve a type A broad spectrum preservative efficacy in the challenge test?
Yes. So as I said, when you use the single ingredient, it will not get the criteria A. But when you combine the ingredients, you get criteria A according to ISO or EU pharmacopoeia. But it's depending on the formulation and the combination of these ingredients. But yes, we can reach criteria A.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, I got to understand it is beyond preservation. So, what are the clinical efficacies you can tell us about that Mindera can give to a brand?
Yeah. So we did different tests for Mindera, and with Mindera we have chelating agents. So we have chelation of ferrous and capric iron. We also have really good antioxidative capacity. Some of the ingredients also help to reduce the sebum, and we have also emulsion stabilizing. So for the Mindera MA, we can see that the emulsions are really stable when you put them in the formulation compared to the reference without.
Well, who could have guessed 2 years ago a preservative system is also helping an emulsion to stable? That's new generation skincare actives for us. Now, that being said, Mindera is clinically proven for so many good. What are the top three claims that you would like to highlight so the brands out there would put Mindera into the next big innovation?
So I think the most important point here is really the product protection. It's really effective to protect your product. Then chelating is also really efficient. It also helps to protect your product in the end. And we have really good chelating agents with Mindera. And I would also claim the antioxidative capacity because we have really good results with Mindera.
Perfect. Well, that being said, let's go into deep dive of each of the Mindera. So, behind the four of the Mindera, what are the each one originally sourced from?
Yes. So for the My tool, it's sourced from Bali. Also Mindera MA is sourced from Bali. The cinnamon is from the cinnamon tree. Mindera CH is also cinnamon from cinnamon tree, and hinokitiol from the citrus trees, and the anisic acid is out of star anise.
Okay, well, that's a lot of information. So, let me ask you one last question. What is your message to the brands out there to put Mindera into the next NPD?
Yeah. So if you really want protective solutions which really help or give more benefits to your formulation, and you want natural ingredients, you want natural product protection, you should choose Mindera. And you can come to our booth or contact us if you need help for your combination which fits for your formulation. But yeah, Mindera is really the future. And I want to ask you if your mind is ready for a new era.
I love that. Well, that being said, that's a wrap for today, and we are signing off from the Symrise stand. We just talked about Mindera, Symrise latest innovation. I am sure you would equally give it the love it deserves as its previous predecessor. I know I have a history of formulating with the Symrise preservative system. I'm definitely going to give Mindera a try into my new formulas. So stay tuned with me in collaboration with Join Covalo. This is Inky with Rinki, and we are bringing you the best of in cosmetics. Thank you for signing in. Thank you.